over 1 million people for Pope Francis's last Mass in Philadelphia. And members of the Springfield Diocese I traveled with today just wanted to get one glimpse, and they got even more than that. The last time the New England Patriots went undefeated was in 2004 and 2007, when they went to the Super Bowl and went 16-0. Police were called to multiple shootings throughout the overnight hours. Things quickly got bad. The roads are absolutely atrocious. One person was reported to have been shot during what was described as an attempted carjacking. Trees are toppled over, roofs are ripped off of houses, and debris litters the streets. Now they're just trying to figure out how much this will all cost. You couldn't make out the difference from the smoke and clouds early this morning. That's how heavy these flames were. People that have purchased drones are waiting to see where and when they will be able to use them, especially for commercial use. Several people injured, one person arrested, and it all started with a police chase on Interstate 91 going southbound. Crowds of Hillary Clinton supporters gathered today. I'll tell you why they think she's the candidate to back for president. Westover Air Reserve Base has had air shows in the past, the last about 3 years ago. But nothing quite as extreme as the Great New England Air Show. Pope Francis' official visit to the United States has been met with enthusiasm, not just by Catholics, but by those who support his values. MGM Springfield wants to change the design of its casino, but the changes have the Gaming Commission and some residents asking why. A teenager was arrested this morning after police say he fired several shots while riding a bicycle around Springfield's Forest Park neighborhood. An electric generator explosion rocked downtown Los Angeles Thursday night. If you're a local, you can see the planes flying overhead. You might see the service members coming in and out of Westover Air Reserve Base, but what sort of role does it play for the rest of the nation? A teacher who died trying to protect her students during the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, has had a school named after her. The Victoria Soto School was dedicated in her hometown of Stratford. Tropical storm Erica swept over the Dominican Republic with heavy rain and strong wind. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate Friday. At least 4 people were killed. Troy Purcell said he's battled addictions in his life, but the worst started with morphine given to him after neck surgery.
I got off it after about 6 months, and then I just ended up doing any opiates I could, and then I started to use heroin about March of last year.
And while he's tried to stay drug-free, it's been difficult.
I can get a month or 2 clean, and I end up just relapsing and going back to the heroin. So,
recovering addicts I spoke with said people aren't shooting up by the train tracks or taking drugs in a dark alleyway anymore. It's happening in your next-door neighbor's home or in the school systems. Don Wright was addicted to crack cocaine and said the drug dependency makes an addict feel helpless.
An individual becomes trapped and becomes stuck in that drug use and seemingly feels that there's no way out.
Wright found support at the Recover Project on Federal Street in Greenfield.
Gives them the ability to start receiving support, building a network, and gives them a leg up on recovery.
Project director Linda Siraj is a recovering alcoholic who discovered that it's not just about treatment.
Our job here at the Recover Project is to say, and then what? And then what?
Siraj said the goal is to create a sustainable lifestyle with peer-to-peer support for recovering addicts.
We've decided in recovery that no longer can we keep silent.
Right about here, I'm thinking, how did I end up in the back seat of this plane? And then right about here, I start to enjoy myself. The Geico Skytypers are one of the attractions to the Great New England Air Show at Westover Air Reserve Base. I got to put on a flight suit, helmet, and parachute and climb up into the cockpit for a flight.
What you're going to see is something you've never seen before.
You're going to see something that a lot of people don't get to see, and that is another airplane right up close to you.
These SMJ-2 planes were built in 1940 to train World War II pilots, but they've still got some speed.
And if you open the hatch, you feel the wind bias about 150 miles per hour.
At the same time, these planes fly in tight formation and print words or symbols in the air with smoke, otherwise known as sky typing.
We spell out messages that can be 1,500 feet tall, and they can be as long as 6 to 8 miles, depending on how complex the messages are.
One aerobatic pilot joined the group as we flew over Springfield. Without a cloud in the sky, I could see the Connecticut River and the sprawling fields of western Massachusetts. And you didn't need a message written across the sky to see the excitement people have for the Great New England Air Show.